folks, this is Den Fisher for Fretboard Blues. If you've heard that kind of sound before and wanted to play it, this is the video for you. This is basically looking at something called thirds. I call it that Tex-Mex Spanish kind of sound. It's a really handy tool to have in the arsenal. Obviously you're not going to play it on every solo. It is really good for country stuff, really good for that sort of Americana. It also has a sneaky extra use, which we'll have a look at the end of the video. It's all based on two shapes, on the B and G strings. We're going to play this in C. So the way to know what key you're playing is to look at that G string and work out which note you are. So we started there. That's the 5th fret of the G string, so that's a C note. All I'm going to do for the first shape is pull my hand down and play the 5th fret on the G and B strings with one finger. So we're playing a 5th fret G, 5th fret B, and that gives you a C sort of sound. The next shape, I find the fingers just fall really naturally into it. Literally just that, so drop. What you're playing now is you're playing the 6th fret on the B string, the 7th fret on the G string. In essence, for this shape, you're playing, instead of playing both at the same, you're playing 1 fret and 1 fret higher. If you can play both those shapes, you've just learned the whole thing. Now you just need to know where to put them. So, the first two parts of that scale, I suppose, is, like we said, 5th fret or the same fret, 1 fret higher, 2 frets higher, move everything up 2. So now we've got if you remember my video on chromatics, pull it down 1, go to the next scale higher. So you've got 3 shapes already. We're doing some quite musical shapes and musical sounds with it, sorry. You'll notice with this hand, I'm sometimes just playing both strings with the plectrum. Sometimes I'm hitting one with the plectrum and one with my middle finger. Whichever is easiest for you. Whatever works for you. Basically, once you've played that 3 shape move where you've gone like same fret, 1 higher, 1 higher, move it up 2, you move everything up 1 fret and start again. So that's the same thing, it's both at the same fret. This time we're at the 10th fret. And that shape. Everything I've just played at the very beginning of this video is just an extension of that. So you've got the one sneaky extra thing I did do is in between the 2nd and 3rd shape, put that same shape but 1 fret higher. So let's do it in A to make something a little bit more interesting. D. We'll leave G for later for a specific reason. E. So even just really getting in that 1st, 2nd, sneaky one in between, 3rd one, you can get some really musical stuff. Like I say, repeat it after that. Once you've got that down, What we're going to do is move away from the G and the B strings and get onto the E and the B strings, the top two. Now again, there's just two shapes to learn. If you imagine that D chord, look at the first two strings. We're going to play that shape. Instead of it moving up one fret, we're going to put the third finger at the fifth, first finger at the third, so we've gone. Same as before, there's 1, 2 higher. There's a sneaky one between the second and the third. And once you get to that third one, you repeat the shape again. So we've kind of got excuse me. So let's do this in G, where G, I suppose, is the 12th fret, so 2 at the same. Move it up to the C, which is the root note is on the B string. Whichever note you're playing on the B string, that's which chord tone you're in. So there's G. Move it up to the C. And you're accidentally playing so yeah, have fun with it. Do loads of that semitone below stuff. One final thing that I did play in the introduction, so I should probably play now. If you sting on the C chord, whatever is 3 above that third shape, is a 7th. So do that again. Watch the video back, have a look at the diagrams if you see it on Facebook, and enjoy.